Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Stream D&D. So, I don't think there's anything we have to discuss, like I already started the first pool going on, so you can vote on that for the next coming minutes. And yeah, I think we're gonna jump straight into it. Last time, when we left, Emma and Leopold traveled a few days, not seeing much before coming to a old forest, where they lost their tracks for a while, before finding their way back onto the road, and finding a peculiar-looking hut or almost tower-like structure, which was the abode of Emma, which was a magic user who had some knowledge on where the next leg of the journey was going. With her help as both companion and guide, they found their way up to the shoulders of the world, where by what seems to be pure luck they found an entrance into an forgotten place. After solving some puzzles, fighting off a bunch of beasts, they now find themselves deeper in this dungeon-like structure, or mine-like structure, where they opened a door to find 6 deformed, rotting corpses sitting around a table that seemingly sprung to life as they entered. And that's where we're gonna start. Roll initiative.
We're gonna jump straight into initiative.
We're gonna jump straight into initiative. We're doing this. Jump right into action. So, Leopold.
6.
A solid 6 for Leopold. Eonar.
13.
13. Very well.
Remember to roll for Emma.
Oh, I will do that. Or
Unless the
Oh,
DM
I know
does
that.
that.
you have it,
Okay,
okay.
yes.
Very well. If I remember correctly, Eleanor, you were the one to enter the chamber, with Leopold and Emma still outside in this smaller hallway.
Yeah, I stepped in first.
Very well. You see as 4 of them gets up, starts heading towards your direction.
How many in total around the table?
Total, as you can see, are 6 of these rotten, deformed. Like, some of them are like having these arms that are just awfully tiny. Some of his chest seems to be just bursting like a fleshy mess. As they slowly make your way towards you.
Alright, I'd like to step back into the corridor.
Oh, this is an initiative order.
It's out of initiative order.
No, this is an initiative order. There is 4 of them that moves before you.
Okay.
And 3 of them are gonna reach you going around the table, while 1 is gonna be blocked by his allies.
Alright.
Forming this cone around you. The first one that reaches you seems to too excited and kind of doesn't have these legs that works in fully, so it stumbles, falls over, keeps crawling, trying to grab at whatever legs it is within reach. The second one, I don't think he hits with 12. What's your armor class?
It's 11.
It's 11, so he hits actually. So you are gonna take... Ow. You take 9 points of slashing damage. As the first one kind of gets to you, starts to bite at your upper arm, like pull pieces of your flesh away. And the last one also misses, like having this one currently biting in the arm, you kind of move them to the side so they start to have to almost collide to try and get over you with these stinking breath in your face. But yeah, that's their turn. What do you want to do, Eonar?
How long behind me is the door?
The door behind you is like right behind you. You're like you are the first square into the room.
Alright, does the door open inwards or outwards? Into the room or out into the
The door
hallway?
itself opens outwards into the hallway.
Alright, I would like to disengage and go back out.
Well, you disengage in action. This just nimbly almost do this step back to get out of their reach.
Would it be an action to close the door?
I'm gonna say yes, because the door is old and rusted. So it would take like a proper attempt to close it.
Let's close the door and bundle them up. And I will like put myself in like a position where I can try and help to block it once someone else is closes it.
Well, so are you still gonna stand in front of Emma and Leopold, or are you gonna start backing away even further? Or are you just next to the door?
I guess I'm gonna wait by the door, but like leave enough space so Leopold or Emma can get through.
Gotcha. For Emma's turn, again one of these starts to get up, hastily try to make their way to the door, but again there's just a collection of 5 of them now standing outside the door. And coming up would be Emma, who, well, you told her to close the door, so she will attempt to close the door. With ease. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Not 20.
The door
on
just
that floating
flies
door.
shut and she kinda jumps to the wall and is looking like... Let's end her turn. Leopold, you're up. Door's now closed,
Yeah,
we can hear this sickening, almost crunching or wet noises coming from the other side as they're piling up on the door.
Should we head out or take them on?
Pile them up. And they will burn.
Okay, I will stay back.
Very well, so you will...
I will ready a spear attack if they go through the door.
So if someone enters your melee range, or...
No, ranged. I will
so
throw
you-
the spear.
Throw spear, very well. Gotcha. You are preparing that.
If no one is in the way.
No, Emma's
like-
to the side and Eonar is also to the side. You are pretty much the only one standing in the middle, currently.
Oh, how big is this corridor? I was the...
It's 10 feet, so yeah, there's no one in the way because Emma kind of pressed herself to the wall.
Okay,
So that's why she's not in your way.
yes.
Good to note that. Yeah. You kind of just wait their anticipation as you hear more of these. They kind of pile up, almost seems to be fighting with each other. And the door seems to almost get loose from the hinges almost pummel to the ground as this almost pile of just rotten bodies kind of falls over and looks up. So you can do that spear range attack.
So
Oh, no,
that's
you're on deck, by the way.
so that's 19.
19 definitely hits. Roll attack on the closest one.
So a thrown spear, that is a d6, right?
Yes, that's a d6 plus your strength modifier, but you are monks, you get dexterity instead.
So that's 8.
8 points of damage. It's a good hit, kind of buries inside him. Like it means almost no resistance. It kind of just sinks into the body of the first one. Just is on the way to crawl up. Eleanor, what are you doing?
Burning hands, let's burn them all.
Very well, that's a 15-foot cone, right?
Yeah, time to roll some dex saves on your part.
Is it dex saves? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you can
14.
easily get all of them. I'm telling you that much.
Yeah, that was the plan. So that's 6 dex saves.
What is the
It's 14.
14? That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a success. Fail. Fail. And a success. So 2 successes and 4 fails. So how much damage?
Oh my god. 14 fire damage.
14 for those who failed.
And the half of that for those who succeeded. It would also ignite any flammable objects in the air that aren't being worn or carried. So the door, maybe, if it was dry enough.
It would, but as you throw this flaming sphere, you can roll a d100 for me, by the way, while I explain this. You just singe it, but it just hits the flesh of these bodies, but kind of slips over them. It's like almost they are just too dank, too wet to just actually catch fire.
It's an 84.
An 84. Let me check that real quick. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is that a good old boy or a bad old boy?
Depends on who you ask. It's really good for you. It's not good for your allies, though.
Oh.
Leopold, you take 7 points of necrotic damage. Actually, everybody except you takes 7 points of necrotic damage. As suddenly just pulls of like greenish energy start to get pulled from like all of them. And yeah, you heal to max because you would heal half of that damage, which is you would heal over 30 damage or 30 hit points. One of them just crumbles, kind of turns into this, like dries up as all the liquid just flies out of them, and the other one just looks really, really hurt at this point. That was nasty.
Truly was. Truly was.
I was kind of gasping, trying to get some air into her lungs. As she's backing her way backwards and doing the same move I've seen for her, grasping her emblem and just the tree. Actually, this is gonna be 5. These darts just shoots out and hit. Each one hits a different target. And you see as three of them just gets this arrow in different parts of the body and just stops, like entirely stops moving. But we're still gonna have one of them roll an attack against you, Elnar, because you are the one currently standing still in the middle of the hallway.
Yes.
But he just gets there, kind of hits you with this almost wet slap as you just get some gore on your shoulders. Like it doesn't look strong enough as the body parts start to fall off from them. Leopold, you have 3 people still standing. Or 3 of those odd messes.
How far away are they?
One is Colonel Eonar, who is pretty much 5 feet away from you. Then
So,
the
like,
other ones
that-
are 10 to 15, varying depending on how far back you want to go.
Okay, so I go and slash the one that attacks Eonor.
That means that you have to kind of push your way through, so you're not standing in front of Elnar and Emma. So you're pretty much between everyone.
I thought you said that Emma took a step back.
Oh yeah, correction. Yeah, you can stand next to Eonar and attack. Yeah, sure.
I will do that.
Roll an attack.
Meet with my short sword.
Very well.
So that's 19 plus 6. So I
That
guess
hits.
I hit.
Yes.
Just slightly.
Oh, so that's 10 points.
Yeah, you just slash him in half. Like there's again, same as the sword spear. There's no resistance. Like you feel when you hit like the spine, as it kind of slows down, but it still kind of almost cuts entirely through as it falls over, and that leaves 2 more standing, still crawling, trying to crawl away to you.
Can I go within range of only one of them?
Technically, yes.
I will do that and you do an unarmed strike on that one.
Very well. Roll to hit.
Is it crawling? Is it prone?
Yes, it's considered pro.
Okay, so advantage, I guess.
Yeah, because it's melee.
Okay, so that's 17.
That hits, definitely.
So that's 5.
Yeah, again, you just punch in and just. The hardest part was you had to pull your hand out and you kind of see this greenish goo just dripping down your sleeves. And then
I
you
shake
gotta
it.
have the. I guess that's your turn then.
I still have movement.
Very well, I gotta move.
I do this and move back a bit.
How far?
Same position I was before.
Very well. So the last one is gonna again crawl up, almost use Eonar's crawling up towards you, and again gonna succeed on a bite with an unnatural 20 hit for a total of 3 points of damage
To who?
to you, Eonar. As
Oh,
again, kind of
okay.
crawling over, you kind of have the smell and just reeks over the entire front side of you right now. That's gonna be your turn after that.
Is it the last guy?
This is the last one. It's just trying to nibble at you and just drag whatever flesh he can.
Well. Let's see. Well, firebolt is not a AoE, so we're gonna just throw a firebolt at him.
That's a range attack, right?
Is it disadvantage if
Yes.
Yes. Because
you
he's
said
in
he was
melee with
crawling
you.
on me?
Yeah, because he's in melee with you.
And he's the only one.
It is the only one.
I'm gonna use firebolt and I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos to make it a flat roll.
Very well. Roll a straight roll.
Cocked.
We don't deal with that.
That's a hit. It's a 21.
Sure. Roll damage.
6 fire damage.
Very well. 6 fire damage. You're still crawling, and you aren't certain how the hell this thing can even hang together, but still going.
Ah, that's my turn.
Yeah. And Emma is gonna do something more uncharacteristic for a sorcerer. She's just gonna pick up her whatever rubble she can find, just hurl it towards the thing. And amazing enough, she hits. Can you see this? Just stone get buried into its face. It's like all life leaves its body, kind of sinks to the ground. Like Emma looks as surprised as everybody else. Like, this more calm sets as you, see as the mess you made as just sinks, like they almost seems to instantly like what's the word? Decompose is the word I'm looking for.
Horrid creatures.
Yeah, should we get out of here?
Yep. It's forward.
Forward.
Yeah, we don't know what's in there. Could be something good. They were guarding something, maybe.
We are not in good shape to go forward. We can go back later.
And starts walking into the room again.
Very well, she does. And yeah, you enter the chamber, like it's saying it's... The table and chairs are in oddly good condition for everything, like it seems to be almost taken care of. While everything else is almost... It's the same, like decomposed, rotten, like old fabric that is moldy. And apart from that, the only thing you can see is some bookshelves directly to the right where you enter. And in the far left corner, there's a door leading, well, left.
So there's one door.
There's one door.
Emma, there's some books over there. Might be something interesting.
Kind of pulls one out, like pulls out it. Oh, it was. Morture isn't kind to books per se.
God damn it. Well, I'm gonna go peek through the door.
Very well. This door, when you come up to it, it's a finer one. Like it's more almost ornate in comparison to the rest of them. It seems to be put some effort into actually making this thing. And yeah, it also seems to have been some sort of lock mechanism at some point. But it's now just broken, like almost cracked.
Well, I said I would peek through, so...
Very well. You peek through, and it's a fairly simple, like, rectangular room. The only thing really noticeable in it is this, like, crypt tomb structure that is centralized.
Like a big coffin, or...
Yes, it's a bit like a big stone coffin. Like it seems almost too large for a normal human.
Is there any other like doors inside there?
There seems to be one, yes. You can't make out, but it seems to be some kind of deformation on one of the walls.
Okay. think there's something in here, guys. And I will open the door to show the others.
It takes some force to open, like it's a stone door, but by some reason it's also not as much force needed as you would think. So the doors slide inwards open.
Maybe they were guarding a tomb.
They were dead men walking. I don't wanna meet anything more dead walking that they would be guarding.
I will grab some small piece of debris and throw it into the room.
Oh, easy enough then. You throw it in.
I don't think there's anyone more. They would have reacted to that.
There are many things that wouldn't react to that.
Well, mage hand to try and push the coffin a little bit.
Well, you put your mage hand there and just no. Way too heavy
too
for
heavy.
your mage hand. Mage hand can lift 10 pounds. Just almost.
Are there any light sources in the room?
In the room, no. You only see this because you have dark vision. The only source I think Leopold is currently carrying, that Emma made.
Yeah.
I will take a few steps into the room.
Well, you walk into the room, your hooves cling towards the stone. It's not much echo as the chamber is relatively small. But nothing seems to happen.
Interesting. Are there any... Is there anything on the walls, or is it just plain stone walls?
It's smooth stone walls, but pretty plain, yes.
Pretty plain? Do you mean that there is something on them,
the only that seems to be averting from the stone look is just where it almost seems to hit some kind of ore veins or something with just a drastic color change.
No. Is there any writings on the actual coffin thing?
On the coffin itself, no. It is some in scripture, yes, but it's more of pictures than text.
Pictures? Would you describe these pictures for me?
Definitely. The picture himself seems to be on this long sides of the coffin, and it seems to be hands or arms maybe on the bottom and over row, making an encasing for the central picture, which seems to be almost trying to depict a bountiful harvest, clear skies. On one picture there's just 3 people that seems to be hugging each other.
Oh. Well, her curiosity is a little bit too big, so she's gonna try and push the lid off.
Very well, roll a strength check for me.
12.
12. With a lot of effort, you get a slimmer of it open. Just barely 5-7 centimeters.
And what do I see in there?
Nothing. It's empty.
Completely empty.
Completely empty.
There's nothing in here.
That's no good.
Get in here. Stop
No.
standing at the door like a scaredy cat.
No, I wanna get out of here. This is not a safe place to be. I don't feel good. Your magic did some messed up thing to us. Emma doesn't look too good either after that.
Yeah. I try to take out my dagger and like poke into the to see if there's like anything that I can't see.
Like, you don't really get to the bottom even.
But it's not. It doesn't hit anything.
No.
Well, I guess I'll continue pushing it.
Very well. Roll on the strength check.
18.
Yeah, this time you just push it all. Do you want to push it until it falls? Or just gonna go like the half slide?
Just like so far that I can actually see the entire inside of it.
Very well. You push it like now you have a gap that is pretty large that you can stick your head in to actually scourge the entire thing, and it's empty.
Yeah, there's nothing here. She turns to look at the. You said there was like something that looked like it could be a door.
Yes.
Does it actually look like a door or just something that could be a door?
It's odd. Like, you would think it's some kind of a passage because it does have the kind of arcing outline that would be in a larger door. But at the same time, it never seems to be focused, or it seems to change slightly every time you look at it. There seems to be like this almost engraving looking things on it that just changes now and then.
So what are they looking like right now?
Currently they are looking like infernal runes. Before switching to the next, almost, yeah, common. So switching back to something that you don't really know.
What were I able to read while it was infernal or common?
As you focus, actually go closer to the door, it kind of stops and it's turned into these, again, infernal runes, but it seems to remain. As you read, "It is in your hand, though you cannot feel it. Only you and time can reveal it."
Another goddamn riddle.
What does it say?
It's in your hand, though you cannot feel it. Only you. What was it? It wasn't your hand, we cannot feel it, and it was only you and time, right?
And only
Yes, I
time,
wrote it wrong.
you and time can reveal it.
Only you and time can reveal it.
Yeah, that sounds like some riddle.
I don't think there's much danger here.
Do you say we can take a rest here? It's a bit damp. It's not good to rest in damp areas.
What? You're afraid your hair is gonna get messy?
No, but who else knows what creatures there are in this damp dungeon?
What happens if I put my hand to like the wall?
You put it there and just cold as stone.
Nothing there. cannot feel it. Time.
With your wrinkles.
What?
Wrinkles.
Time doesn't need to be relevant.
Bone.
You and time. Looks over at the coffin. Is this a sacrifice thing?
I highly doubt that.
So what do you think it could be?
Feels like one of those metaphoric ones. Destiny? No. No.
Fate.
That sounds better.
Fate is in your hand.
As this door kind of splits in the middle and opens up. And
Good
it's
job.
you're met with this fresh smell. Not similar to the ones you have had before. And then seems to be illuminated chamber inside. With no dust, no destruction, just this central platform that looks like the emblem that you currently wear on your neck. And a small pedestal where the light seems to emit from.
Do we dare to go in?
I believe yes. Considering looks like a sanctuary. And clearly whoever they praised here is the ones that gave us these.
So,
Oh, I'm gonna step inside.
Well, you step into
Oh.
this. It's larger than most things, circular, the entire room, almost dome shaped, and echoes a lot when you walk. But seems relatively empty, apart from the pedestal.
I will go towards the pedestal and look at it.
Well,
I will watch out for things that I could step on that shouldn't be stepped on.
roll perception.
That's 15.
You carefully make your way to the pedestal, minding wherever you step, but everything seems the same. Upon reaching the pedestal itself, you see what seems to be a sort of almost copper-like, like old greenish copper, like symbol that seems to be cruelly depicting a person kind of reaching for the skies with something glowing in its hand.
So that was on the copper thing. Or on the pedestal it was the copper thing with...
Yes,
How many? One.
just one.
Oh, pick it up.
Very well.
and
You-
look at it.
Pick it up. It feels almost warm to the touch. And as you hold it, you see the light like fades, like everything around gets darker.
I put it back.
Well, it's still dark. The only glow is this tiny thing that the picture holds in its hand. Just getting less bright.
What are you doing?
I picked up this thing and it got darker.
What is it?
It's a copper piece with some person praising the sky.
Like to approach, take a closer look at it.
Oh. As you approach, Emma follows you as well, and she kinda like almost drags back when she gets closer, but you feel it too, as you are also adept in arcane. You feel it. This item is powerful. You aren't certain what it does, but it's magical. Already feeling it here, like you know it's magic, but you have never felt it before. It's weird. It's odd.
There is power here. Lots of it.
I noticed when I just touched it and took it away, the light faded.
What does this thing look like?
I said it was this copper thing, like almost the green of a weathered copper, depicting some kind of person that holds her hand upwards and have something that seems to be glowing in its hand, almost reaching for the sky.
What if you hold it up?
Like this? There's no sky here.
Nothing happened, I assume.
It grows a bit lighter.
Oh,
Should we take it downstairs? Outside?
considering that the mountain thing was a thing, maybe we should take it to the summit?
Yeah, if we can find a way.
Is there anything else in this chamber?
No.
I'm gonna take an extra look, like just seeing if there's anything else. Like, you say that there's nothing else, but
Sure. Roll an investigation.
uh, 19.
19. Looking around, like the walls are the same barren as in the chamber before. The pedestal is simple. It's only the floor that's really is eye-catching. Like it's the emblem, like it looks to be different elevations. But yet, when you step or drag your fingers over them, they're just smooth.
Is
Doesn't look
Leopold
handmade at all.
standing at the highest elevation?
What do you say? Repeat that.
Is he standing at like the highest elevation?
He's standing pretty much. If he hasn't moved away from the pedestal is at like the tip of the mountain.
It's at the summit.
Yes.
Does he seem different?
No.
Okay. I'm in.
Yes.
What do you think about this? I'm not. Amelia said it was powerful something, but I don't know.
It is very powerful. But can't say much now. I would need, well, time and my stuff. No, properly.
We'll just book it in my pocket then.
Oh,
Don't lose that.
My pocket has a button. I'll put the button up on top.
Well,
the
I
bottom
guess
pocket
it's time to
seems
get out of here.
Don't think we can. I'm not sure what the time is outside, but yeah, we could go out.
This room seems pretty pleasant, aside from the power. Yeah, I don't think I would get rest in this with this just sense of power around it.
I don't know.
Is it the room that feels powerful or is it the item?
It's the item.
The item. Okay. Well, this room seems as good as any to take a break in.
I guess. Do we have any way to ward off enemies or something if any more beasts come?
I don't think any beasts have been able to get through. I don't have anything untapped.
I guess we'll have to take rest then.
I mean, it seems drier here. You're worried about the most moisture. Not
Yeah. Yeah, I
it's
think
not as moist in here.
yeah, that's good. It's better for your throat to not sleep in too dank places. You will get sick.
I mean, all these city boys.
It's a point though. It's true, but yeah.
Well, I think this might be as good a place to any to rest in this old ruin.
I suppose.
Should we
With
go
that-
do it guard duty?
2 hours each.
Works for me.
I'll take the first one.
Oh, you want the second or should I?
I can take a second. I can wake you up.
Okay. Well. Kind of goes like behind the pedestal, puts down her like bag and kind of. Well. Have a good rest, I suppose.
Don't
Lays
you-
down, trying to get comfortable. As the light source you hold is just gone in its darkness.
I will put up my sleeping bag in some flat area.
The entire floor is flat.
Okay, well then I will put it somewhere close so we are not too far away, every person.
Very well. Very well. So, the first night watch continues as the rest trying to get what little sleep you can find in this area, place. So, Eleanor, roll my perception.
Yeah. Um, 13.
13. About when your watch, it's about half an hour left of your watch, you swear you hear some kind of metal, almost grinding noise. It's quickly gone as it came. And you're
Where did
trying
it
to-
feel? Yeah, where did it feel like it came from, or was it just?
Feels like it echoed through pretty much everywhere, but you assume that like the only place it could come from is the only door inside this room.
Has the door closed?
No, it's still open.
I will approach the door so I can see into the chamber that we came through.
You look into that chamber. It seems as when you left it.
Okay, I'm gonna try and sneak in towards the chamber with the table, like listening carefully.
Sure. Roll a stealth.
13.
And the perception.
8.
8. Very well. You silently enter the rotten room, you could almost call it. It's just nothing but a foul smell seems to be catching you. Seems like the corpses aren't entirely gone yet.
I'm feeling a bit uneasy, just gonna sneak back to the others.
You make your way back, and you
And just gonna wait while keeping an eye on the door.
yes, you wait for the remainder of your watch, but it comes to an end without hitches.
I have to wake up Leopold, man. It's your watch.
Anything happened?
Just my mind. Swear I could have heard something, but there's nothing around.
I will keep my ears out.
Yeah, you hear lots of things in these. It's a weird place to be. Your mind plays tricks on you.
Okay, so I will be listening for things approaching us, weird noises.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put down my. I don't have a bedroll, so I'm just gonna place down, like lie down at the back of the room, like away from the door.
Well, you do so. So, Leopold, roll a perception with disadvantage.
I was going to say that I would like to listen instead of using my eyes. But
Caution still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's total of 9.
Total of 9. You take your watch, sitting in pitch darkness, trying to listen, trying to just hear anything, and it's awfully quiet. It's quiet enough that you can hear like your compatriots breathing in their sleep. An hour passes, an hour and a half, as you suddenly see this apparition, human looking, made of metal, glittering, creaking its way towards you. And I need you to roll initiative with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
You did not notice it coming.
Oh. Okay.
So, what did you roll?
A total of 6.
Total of 6? Very well. Luckily for you, you are going before it. Oh wait, let me see actually. Yes, you are definitely going for it.
What? Yes.
It does it very fast. You just...
I will go and wake up Emma and the so-called Amelia.
Amelia. A.
Amelia.
Well, you just shake them awake, just...
I point towards the glowing thing.
It doesn't give away light at all.
Oh!
So for Emma doesn't see anything. Elna, you like look towards the direction pointing. You see this almost suit of armor with spikes, rusty, kind of going, currently making its way for Emma. As she's
Emma!
drunkenly lighting something up and just... You hear this as he just smashes down on her.
I was in the way, I would say.
No, you went for Eonar afterwards. Eonar was further away.
Oh,
Emma was at the pedestal. But yeah, that's gonna deal a lot of damage. That's what it's gonna do.
No, not 20, you bastard.
Nope, it was not. But it's 2 attacks. So that's... Yeah, she is not looking good. Like, she just gets these pummel, like, this eking sound as just blood spatters across the floor. And you can now roll initiative, Leonor.
I will use my inspiration to get rid of this nat 1.
Very well, you do so.
So it's just getting cocked every single time. What the hell is happening?
Why is it getting cocked?
It's a nat 1 again!
Is it a nat 1?
It's another nat 1!
No, yeah, solid. Putting you at what?
2. It's like, I don't know, 18, 19, and suddenly, when I finally get the roll off, it's another nat 1.
Well...
But I guess that brings it to my turn then.
No,
if they do had a round.
It starts a new one.
Oh my god.
Luckily for you, Emma rolled high. Really high. So she is gonna... You see this greenish shimmer, green-reddish shimmer streak over her as she whispers something. And she casts a Cure Wound at 2nd level. Which I believe was... pretty shite, yeah. And then she gonna just try to make her way... Try to get away from this, whatever it is. As she's gonna get an opportune attack. Which is totally botches. And I can feel like she's just hitting and flaying the ground, like you hear this screech against when it hits the ground, and it is crawling her way, and now she's currently standing a bit almost next to you, but up against the wall, heavy breathing. Leopold, you're up, and it's pitch dark.
how bad does she look?
She doesn't. You can't see her. It's pitch dark.
Emma. Oh, she wasn't near us.
She is somewhere. Like Eonar knows where she is, but you don't.
Oh, okay. I guess I will have to pop a bottle of health potion because I haven't gotten back any health.
So you're gonna use the potion.
Yeah, I don't have a choice. I can't go down now.
How much health are you missing?
What is it now? 11? No? 13.
13. Very well. Roll 8d4s.
Oh.
That's a waste. But yeah.
No, wait. You don't actually have to roll because you can't heal under your health with this health potion. You regain everything, even if you're minimum roll. It's 8d4s plus 8. It was a supreme healing potion.
Yeah.
You feel this kind of pops, drinks, just all your wounds just disappear, like if exhaustion is gone. You are in tip-top shape now.
Except for key points.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
except for key points.
that's a bonus action, I guess, to drink a health potion, so... I hope.
It was bonus action, yes.
Yes, then I will go and attack it with my short sword.
Very well. Roll with disadvantage.
So that's 14.
14. You hit this cling sound, metal against metal, it just doesn't give. You hit something, but it doesn't seem to do anything. So, anything else?
I will move away and ask Emma, could you make the light thingy again?
You don't get a response, but you said it out in a dark room. That means it's this thing's turn. How far did you go afterwards?
To the wall.
Very well.
Like until I hit the wall.
What's your armor class?
15.
Very well. So the first attack misses, kind of hairs punches into the stone and kind of feel like a bit splinter going next to you. I say goes with the second attack. It's botching attack rolls for days. Gotta get here as you punch them, and kind of crawl down trying to avoid whatever is coming towards you. Eonar, you're up and you see as Leopold is against the wall, this suit of metal armor just screeching against the wall.
Well, let's give him some vision of this thing. Firebolt.
Very well, you cast Firebolt.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nope. That's a 11.
11. You scorch this over again, this screeches or bounces off the armor, and Leopold, you can just for a quick second you see the lighting of this armor individual as it gets dark again almost instantly.
And I will run towards the door.
Very well, you go across the room through the door.
And I turn around and I shout, "This way! Let's get out of here!"
Very well. You see something light up as Emma casts her spell again, kind of looks at you, then look over to Eleanor and starts running as well. And she gets a bit beyond the pedestal before her turn ends. And Leopold, you're up. You're currently being blocked in by this seemingly suit of armor. You now can see.
I will now move around it and attack it.
You're up. Roll to hit. Roll to attack.
That's not too good. That's 13.
No, it's again like it's solid metal. It doesn't seem to go through at all.
I will punch.
Very well, roll to punch. Is the fist mightier than the sword?
Not this time.
Very well, I get it. Yeah, that's metal. That's metal.
Yeah, I will move
So you have your
back.
units left.
I will move a bit away, but still so it wouldn't attack Emma.
Very well.
So it
You start backing. Where do you go? Towards Elnar at the door or somewhere else?
towards the door but still so I'm closer to it than Emma would be.
Very well, so you go about 20 feet towards the door and then you're closer. It does seem to work. The armor is still giving chase after you. It's moved clunky, but it has enough reach to take you. And that's a hit, and that's a fail. So one attack of them as it comes again almost seems to be just flailing haywire trying to hit something. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. See, it also casts fist. Just gets its nailed fist in the side, and you can hear like a cracking noise. But it isn't too bad. That's gonna end its turn. It's gonna go Elnar. You're up.
Firebolt.
Very well.
No, that's a 21.
It's 21. Yeah, that barely hits.
Wow.
Because he had quarter cover from Leopold.
But it's only two fire damage.
You get this, it kind of burns into, like, if the fireball itself goes, like, into the vizier and kind of feel like glowing up the helmet before, again, just looking unaffected.
I will basically stand put. I will go out of the room, so I step like through the door, but then stop there, so I can still see what's happening.
Very well. And Emma is gonna walk or run towards you again and pump another cure wound into herself, which is about equally sharp. But she's now standing in front of you with a light source, kind of looking like, what are we doing? What's going on?
It seems slow.
And Leopold, your turn.
Okay. I will go towards it and bonk it.
You're already standing in its range.
Oh yeah, it moved closer to me. Yeah, I will bonk it.
Very well.
That's not a hit either. And then I will bonk it with my hand again, and then after that I will move away.
Sliding off, feel these kind of sparks flying from the sword.
Yeah, that's 17.
Oh, you get a good hit. You feel like this. This must deal damage, but again, just play it.
And then I will move away.
Very well. How far?
Until the door.
Oh, you get easily with your movement speed. You get to the door. That's not a problem.
So I'm still closest to it.
You are, and it's still gonna reach you.
How many feet is that?
This would now be 25.
Faster
That
than I thought.
Leopold moves. Which means, yeah, that also have to move. Yeah, 25. The match checks out. Don't worry about it. That's another hit. For a total of 6 bloodshed damage. Again, it comes to kind of slash you. You kind of loses your breath as it hits you below in the stomach. Almost falls to the ground. Again, with this awful grinding noises it makes. Eleanor, you're up.
Yeah. Let's run. Maybe I can take it out from a distance. And I will move through. How far is it across this room?
This room you're currently in is it's about 20 by 20 feet.
And if I go through the next door, I have 30 foot. So I'm gonna use my full 30 foot to go back and still have like a line of sight to it.
I mean, you can go to the other corner of the room. That's pretty much the only time where you would have a line of sight. But it's still blocked by both Emma, Leopold, and the coffin.
But the coffin is not that high, right?
No, that's what is the easiest to get hurdle to get over.
I'm gonna go 30 feet back, through into the next room, and try to go to the end of that room as well. Like try and keep it like in a straight line.
You can make it like to the table in that room.
Yeah, but I can still see the door opening, right to the.
You can see the door opening is, or where you
Yes,
assume the door opening is.
I'm gonna hold a firebolt for if the armor thing comes through the door to the room that I am in right now.
Okay, so it comes into that room.
Yeah, if it crosses the coffin room and comes into the next room, I will throw a firebolt at it.
Gotcha. And Emma is gonna follow you. But she kind of stares to the right instead and kind of goes against the wall a bit. So Leopold, you're now in almost complete darkness again. You can see the light source where Emma disappeared, but you can't see anything in the room in front of you or the crypt room.
I will punch.
Very well. Roll the punch. Roll to it.
Is I get disadvantage, I guess, now? Or is it...
Yes, that would be a disadvantage, yes. You don't have light source.
Okay, so that's notch 20 and a 18, so...
There we go.
18 plus 6.
That hits. Roll short sword damage.
And that's a total of 10.
Total of 10 damage. Like, you get a good hit. It kind of almost carves a big chunk into the piece of armor going across the chest. Got this kind of crevice.
How far...
punch?
No, how far away is Emma?
You can't really tell. You
the
don't see
light.
her. You only see the light source.
How far away is the light source?
The light source itself is... yeah, again, you don't say, like, until you step in the light, you're actually gonna go through the doors, and that's for you would be... 35? No. Yes, 30 feet to enter the room.
She went there.
Both of them seem to have gone there.
Okay, so I will double punch with hand.
You cast fist, yes.
So that's 4 plus 6 of 10.
No. Again.
Yeah, and then I walk away towards the light.
Well, you... With your training, you easily dodge the attack it tried to do at you as you go and just runs into the room, and you see Eleanor straight ahead of you and Emma about 5 feet to your right.
Yeah, then I will walk towards Emma so I would block the thing if
Well,
it's...
so you step in front of Emma and just looks towards
Or
her.
like...
Do you have
next
any more?
person.
Do you have any more movement right now?
Yeah, I have lots.
Yeah, you do see that Eleanor is currently holding some fire in her hand, preparing for something.
Yeah, I will be moving, so I'm not in front of Emma, but like diagonally from Emma.
Well, so you are kind of all three standing on pretty much a diagonal line with that, mate.
What?
She's up against the wall, Emma.
Okay, well, I will stand in front of her then, not
Well, so you are two against the wall and Eleanor is up towards the table. You hear this... It's gonna almost seem to be attempting a run. Kinda comes straight for you because it's the only thing it can see.
Alright. But does it reach my triggering point?
It does.
Well, then a firebolt.
Roll attack.
That is 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
That is a total of 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage. Not bad. It's again, it kind of rush, kind of put it, kind of with the scar that or the hit that Leopold did, kind of caves in, like the nice chest part just caves in from the force of the fireball, and it's running towards you. So it's now just, but now it's standing like head height higher than you, or just as you looking into the emptiness of its helmet, kind of almost like blocking you. But that's all it could do for this round. So Eleanor, you're up again.
Well, I'm looking at something. Alright. I'm gonna move to the other side of the room.
Well,
I'm not
gonna do an
disengaging.
opportunity attack on you.
Yep.
With 21.
Yeah.
So you take 7 points of bloodshed damage as you go. It kind of cracks you in the back, and you kind of feel like your entire one arm just goes numb. Feels like it almost broke, like your shoulder blade.
Yeah, how far is it if I'm at the other end of the room, like on the other side of the table? How far away am I?
Then you are 20 feet away from it.
I assume I can't put 30 feet in between us anywhere and still have line of sight.
You can, if you go towards the watch if you're looking to your left towards the entrance, you entered into this chamber from, which is
Okay.
pretty much a pile of bodies.
Well, I'm gonna go over there, so I have 30 feet in between us, and I'm gonna throw another firebolt at it.
Well, you step there, just it clutches as you go. Just stand there and throw a fireball.
Do you have enough movement for that?
Yep, 30 feet.
Yes, 30 feet. And I believe, let me check. Yeah, you pretty
Okay.
much make it just in that door.
Yeah. And I'm gonna throw a firebolt. Bolt.
Well,
25.
that definitely hits. Roll damage.
5 points of fire damage.
5 points of fire damage. Very well. Kind of hits, you kind of see this, like the splinter, like it falls to the ground, the entire left or right arm just falls. Kind of looks towards, seems to be looking towards something. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
I can't do anything more, so I'm done.
Very well. It's Emma's turn again. Kind of does the same thing, it kind of goes past you, trying to cast a poison spray as you go, which is a square hit, just kind of just slides off the arm. It doesn't seem to have any impact whatsoever. And yeah, that's gonna end her turn. Like she's just trying to figure out whatever something to do.
She didn't move.
She is now behind you, yes, so she moved.
Okay.
Leopold.
I will go and punch it.
Very well, you run up to it.
Or-
Roll attack.
Normal or
It's normal. Yes.
Not normal.
It is in dim light, so it's fine for you.
Okay, so that's 17.
No, it's good. Punch at the other missing arm, trying to carve into its chest, but it just stops.
Then I will punch.
Feel the vibrations in the sword. Roll.
So that's 21.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. You kind of pummel like the helmet. It kind of compresses the entire head of it. Still seems to be moving.
Then I
Very
will
bad
move.
shape.
I will move towards where Emma and so-called Amelia went.
Very well. Are you gonna stop at Elnar, or are you gonna continue past them?
How is it now?
Like, Amelia is standing in the door. Emma is kind of behind. Almost right behind.
I will stand. I will actually go behind Emma,
Very well.
since it looks like they have some kind of strategy.
Well, you walk behind them, standing next to Emma. And the armors make its way up to Eonar, but that's all it can do.
So it's in my melee range.
Yes, this kind of broken armor with like pummeled head and open chest plate just standing straight in your face with both of your friends behind you. Or compatriots.
Isn't as much fun when you don't have health to play with.
No shit. Pro tip, keep your health above 0.
I'm gonna have to disengage
Very well.
and move 30 feet back.
Well, you're gonna lose 10 feet because you're making your way through your friends, but then you get...
I was behind Emma.
Oh, you
Not
made your way
next to her.
behind.
Yes.
Yeah, then you can make it like, you move one to the side and then go. No, Emma just... Lucy just follows after you, she ain't doing shit.
I'm punching, attacking.
Very well, you walk up to and punch it, I suppose.
Yes.
Roll attack.
So that's 22.
Nice, finish the bastard off.
How do you want to do this? The bastard was on 1 health.
I will just take and punch through the chest piece. No, that was crumbled already.
It's kind of like a cavity, but it's still like hole. It's just
Ah, well,
buckle
make
in.
it bigger.
Well, take a sword, kind of do this leaping attack. You just all the force through it. Just these bits just start to fall. Just soon enough, you're just holding the sword with the breastplate itself. As everything else just crumbled to the ground.
Oh, shake it off. Ah, okay.
Put your foot on it, just drag it, and just. Yeah, you are out of combat. Once more.
Let's go back to our stuff.
I think it would be good that if we could close the door.
There's no door. We can close the door to the crypt behind us.
That was the door I was speaking of.
Okay. There's 2 doors missing. One of them we can't close. Now what I mean is like the door with the corpses, that's gone.
Mhm.
Then you have the door. We can close the door to the crypt, but we can't close the stone door into like the sanctuary thing.
Yeah.
I guess we go back and we, on Leopold's suggestion, we close the door that we can close when we go back to our stuff.
Let's try to barricade these entrances with tables and shit.
Would the DM allow us to do that without with and still get the long rest, or is the long rest completely gone by this point?
Depends on how you're gonna barricade it.
Just put some things in the way so at least it makes a ruckus if something comes.
Okay, so a noise barricade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, shares and stuff.
Yeah, can definitely try to. It doesn't take long to move the chairs around. Like they are heavy, but they aren't immovable.
Yeah, and
They're
then I
more
guess
robust is the word I'm looking for.
yeah, we just close the door and go back to sleep.
Where do you put the barricade?
Okay,
No.
assume the door with the. Where did you want to put it? You're the.
All entrances, all doors that we. How many entrances is it to the crypt?
3.
Yeah, we will try to put barricades on all 3.
You have 6 chairs to play with.
Oh. Then we put it outside of the sanctuary.
Yeah, there's no door we can close there. We can put the chairs there.
Very well. With Emma's help, it doesn't take long for you to gather the chairs and then just put them in the way of the doorway as tightly packed as you can. You're feeling awful exhausted at this point.
Yeah.
You've pretty much just laid down to salvage whatever rest you can.
Yes, I assume Emma's watch is pretty much gone with that.
She's gonna have a watch, like she's gonna calm down for 2 hours and have a watch, but your watches are pretty much done.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. In any way I can.
Yeah, I will try to sleep also.
And you soon have found sleep. And I think this is a good point to take a break.
Yeah.
It's a bit earlier, but just so we can finish a long rest, finish everything up, and come back to you here in a few minutes. And thank you, chat, for voting on that monster, by the way. It was appreciated. Cheers. goes. We're back. So, when we left off, you were taking a rest. That you got interrupted, but you're now fully back, with the long rest finished. And, well, Leopold wakes up in a dark chamber for a few minutes before the light feels ashamed from Emma's spellcasting again. Right.
Leonard is gonna stand up, fold her blanket, put it in her bag, and she's gonna take out like a piece of jerky and start nibbling on it pretty much.
Very well.
And she goes and joins the others and like sits down close to Emma.
Yeah. Emma is also pulling out something to eat on. Slept well, I guess. If you find sleep.
Leonard looks over at her and why did you not use that healing spell on Leopold yesterday when he went down?
I was about to, but you already saved him.
He was still unconscious.
Yes, but I don't know, okay? I'm not used to dungeon raiding.
I'm gonna insight that if she actually intended to heal him or not.
Very well.
Insight. Uh, 13.
13. She seems honest, but at the same time there's something like nagging. You're uncertain, like probably something she left out.
Get the feel you're holding out on us. There's something that you don't want to say.
I don't have that many spell slots, okay? That's all. I've evaluated the situation to be under control, and yeah, I just tried to save. I'm sorry, okay? Like, shouldn't have done that. I realize, but
Eleanor looks like... She looks at her for a few seconds, and then just averts her gaze and continues to nibble on that jerky.
yeah, Emma is not looking at all like Health saying that. She kind of just looks down. Almost seems on the verge of tears almost while she tries to eat whatever she has.
So, do you guys think we are done here, or should we keep exploring?
I mean, there was lots of boxes, if you remember, a few rooms back.
We could have a look at that.
I would like to get more than a copper piece out of this, you know?
Yeah, I understand that, but we didn't come here to loot. We came here
No.
for knowledge.
That's just a bonus. I believe there's still plenty of rooms we haven't checked out. There could still be plenty of knowledge to get.
Yeah. How is it, Emma? How do you feel?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
I will also take out some ration and start eating. Sorry I couldn't help you with the armor thing. It got you quite good.
You say that to both of us, or to who do you say that?
To the one that got really splashed in the beginning.
Yeah, to Emma, yeah. I guess Emma doesn't respond to that.
Oh, you asked some. I missed that if you asked that or something. Sorry, I was busy doing something else.
What did I say? Yeah, I told them I'm sorry that I couldn't help out with the blood spatter. But like the more when the thing attacked you first.
I guess an eye for an eye. Yeah. Should be fine now, but yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Well, we better be ready if we need to fight again.
Yeah, I guess I'm as ready as I can be.
So we were talking yesterday about going to the summit to show this piece to the sky.
In due time. I think there's still plenty of more things in this ruin to check out before leaving.
I guess.
I'm not certain that's the right thing to do.
I
I would like to actually study that object
yeah.
back at my place.
Yeah. I guess, Amelia, we could go here later. Also, we know how to get in. But
I mean, we're here. Yes, we have the whole day to study it. Like, we can check this place out first. We don't have to go to the summit, but we can check this whole place out first before we go, because we don't want to miss any information.
yeah, I guess I'm not that good with magical godly things. I guess you two are the experts about that.
I don't know shit about the gods. Fate is in your hands. I've never had my fate in my hands. It's always been pushed by other people and other agendas. Bunch of bullshit.
Now fate is in your hand.
For now.
If you mess it up, it's you messed up your fate.
Faith. Funny.
So yeah, let's to go through some of these, but let's not go into too much trouble.
Well, we have a room with a bunch of boxes back there. It's gonna be a good place to start.
Yeah, sure.
Suppose.
So that's where we're headed.
Oh, well, you headed back. That's through the crypt, then over the mutilated bodies, before entering that what seems to be a storage room with a bunch of boxes.
Yep.
Do I see my spear on the way?
You can definitely pull it out, like you know it hasn't moved.
Yep, I will pull it out.
Smells quite horrid at this point. It's kind of soaked into the wood.
No,
It was pure
oh,
iron.
Oh yeah, that was the pure iron one, but still. Until it gets washed, it's probably gonna smell.
I think I will throw this away when we leave the dungeon. It could be helpful if I need to throw something at something.
I mean, you could sell it for scrap.
I don't wanna bring this piece of smelting with me,
I mean, you don't have to carry it, you have a horse.
but it still smells. And
I
I'm not
guess
here.
it'll be washed.
I didn't come here to sell scraps.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Spears is a really cheap weapon. They give it to the newbies in the guard.
Well, not the fully iron ones.
Yeah,
At least keep it on you for the rest of this dungeon. Or
Yeah.
whatever this freaking ruin is.
yeah, I will.
And with that, she's gonna start plowing through some boxes looking for anything interesting.
Well,
I will support her, so we get out of this faster.
well. Emma is also helping, so roll investigation with advantage.
I can't gain double advantage, right?
Nope.
Oh, it's good. It's 22.
Well, you start opening boxes, just emptiness, rotten stuff, just dust in some of them. Kind of go around the room going. You open this one box and you kind of smoke clouds kind of fills the area. Kind of gets lightheaded, like just. And you, Leopold, you are a bit far away. You kind of see like this cloud and kind of step away automatically as it kind of engulfs like that part of the room. Kind of fades pretty quickly. But Emma and Eleanor is just lying on the ground when it fades.
I will rush and wake up Emma and then Amelia.
Well. Eleanor, you get wakened by Leopold. And your world looks darker. A lot darker.
The hell?
And then Emma wakes up. You wake up Eleanor's body after that. Okay. What happened? And you kind of look around. You and I see, like, as your body steps up on the other side of a pile of crates, as Leopold almost helps it up. Kind of look at yourself and you're human. Scholar robes, like, oh.
You say I look like a human, or
Yes.
I will ask Amelia, are you okay?
That, I'm not Amelia. What is this?
It's your horns.
Since when do I have horns? This is not.
Yeah, since I met you,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Emma, is you okay?
Why am I standing over there?
Wait,
What's going on? Please tell me that's a mirror.
I draw off my sword and let her.
No offense, but why? Why did this happen?
I only saw a puff of smoke envelope going around you. I think you were a bit too curious, or
What?
Amelia was a bit too curious.
I beg your pardon.
tone doesn't suit that body.
So do I still have the Eonar voice, or do I have to try to do Emma?
You're still trying to do your voice as you're used to that, but it doesn't really cooperate. It's more like an in-between. Like pretty much Eonar without the
challenge.
pretty much Eonar without the R's.
Isn't those like a muscle memory more? Or like
I suppose.
it's not like the body that makes it do that, it's just
but
how
still,
you learned.
like the throat and the
Oh, okay. I
that's
thought
called.
it
Still,
was
that still
about-
changes.
Okay, I was.
So I guess she would have the R's, but she would be Emma's voice instead if you really want to go after it.
I'm just already fed up. Gonna run up to that box and see what the hell is in it.
It seems empty. No.
Start rummaging through more boxes to see if I can find any fucking solution anywhere.
Well, you go through the boxes, throws them over your shoulder, just frustration, like gets annoyed how tired you get from just doing this.
Do you ever work out?
No. Why would I?
So
She's also trying to find something, whatever can help, but just no. Boxes are empty. There's nothing in there.
do you think this is temporary?
I certainly
hope
hope so.
Temporary, sorry. I thought you said permanent.
No, I don't hope it's permanent.
Oh my god.
That would be awful.
Do I have, like, it's my own mind, it's just the body that has swapped.
Yeah. So you do not have innate spellcasting anymore. You do not know how you cast spells.
Oh man. Just try. What the hell? How do you do anything?
It's memorization. And okay, focus. It's a lot of work that goes into magic, okay? Kind of picks up a step.
Well, now you're in a body that actually doesn't need that.
Can I get my focus back?
Why would you need it?
Because I use my focus to cast spells.
Where do you have it?
It's in that pocket. Yes, it's there.
Yeah. Just throws it at her.
Kind of falls over. How do you walk in this?
I've never had anything else.
Ah. Good. Starts focusing. And the object changes. The just casts light and changes color. Like, oh, that's good. At least I can still cast spells.
Speak for yourself.
I don't know how you do it. You seem to just do it out of this body itself. That's dangerous.
I just do it. I've always just done it.
Yeah, it's dangerous. There's still like no control.
So should we head back to your place, Emma? And try sort this out?
I would recommend it.
Yeah, so I think that's the best. Since I don't feel like we can't take care of anything with only two of us being capable.
Is there anything, like, in the room that would be any indication?
No.
There's no text or anything.
No.
Oh, we're sure lucky we didn't open these boxes before now. But fuck's sakes. Let's get out of here. I feel trapped.
Agreed.
So this way.
Oh. So you make yourself back to the shaft you climbed down. And the rope is still there, so you can easily make your way up.
Yeah, we don't take the stairway that is the other way.
If you
That
want.
we found.
I think we would take the stairway, yes.
Oh, you take the stairway. You come up in this hallway that just ends in a door.
Well, open the door.
Open the door, it's just a long hallway to the right and to the left. Like, you can't see anything. You don't have dark vision anymore.
What the hell? How do you see anything? It's just dark.
Yeah. It's called being human. Having normal eyes. I can see everything.
And humans think themselves. What is the word?
Superior.
Superior to us.
I never said that.
No, you didn't. Just speaking out loud.
Fine. Where are we going? Left or right?
I mean, you're the one that sees.
Yeah,
Isn't
it goes
the one
left
to the
or
right?
right.
To the right.
Fine, to the right.
Isn't that the same way that the hole is? That we went down with.
No? What's left?
And we go left.
Oh, well, we go left. You walk down this hallway again. It looks familiar, like you have been here before. If you look to the left, you see a door in front of you. Or Emma tells you in front is this the hallway splits in an intersection. So we're going left or we're gonna continue forward?
Out.
Where's out?
That's forward.
I don't know. It's dark. I can't see shit.
Forward
can you-
is.
Can you put on the light?
I have the light on, but you can only see that far.
Does she actually have the light, or?
She has the light on, but she's holding it herself.
So the light didn't disappear in the swap.
No,
You said we went unconscious, like we were lying unconscious on the ground.
it seemed like it, yes.
Seemed like it. Okay. I remember this place. I think it's that way, and I point to the left. Like
Very well.
that should lead to the bathroom. That should lead to the main room.
So left?
Left to the bathroom, and then through that out.
Oh, well, left. Kind of walk past this door to right after a while, and then the tunnel curves. You continue this again, a door on the right, then a tunnel to the left. But soon enough, you enter into the same latrine you had been to before. So that way, if I remember correctly, right, and then yes,
Through the latrine, then to the left to get out.
Don't you mean right?
No, right should lead straight back into the room where we fought those things.
But we're in the latrine now, so right. Where's
Yeah,
left?
through to the next door, and then to the left.
Well, the door is
What?
to the left. Yes, the tunnel is to the right.
I think your eyes are a bit badder now, so we got some miscommunication.
Okay.
Let's go left then.
Okay. We'll go left. Gotta. She opens the door. She's going first now, just because apparently she has dark vision for some reason. She gotta left or right? Just hallways.
Have we been here before?
I think this is where we fought those things. Are they still there?
You can't see anything.
Does it smell in here? Like dead things?
Nope.
I would guess, if I remember, we went to the right to get to the latrine, so left to get out.
Oh well. We'll try left. You walk and you kind of get up to. It's another door. This hallway is ending on another door. Like
Son of a.
I'm gonna go
Open
through.
it, see what's in behind. Just check what's behind it.
Well, just sneakily looks in. There's more hallway to the left, but a stairway to the right.
Up or down?
Down.
Must be the same stairway we came out from.
Let's go back then and to the
Yeah.
tunnel.
Yeah, back in the same thing.
How far back are you going?
To the latrine.
Very well. Go back to the latrine and take the third path you haven't walked yet today. And soon enough you found the crossroads. You can see like the exit, the door open. Or she can see it. And then the smell of corpses to the right and the corpses.
Yep. That seems like the right place.
Yeah. Let's just get out and see if we can fix this. And you walk through the first puzzle door between the basin, or past the basin, and make your way to the crack where Emma has a lot more difficulties now to get through. You soon enough get
But you
out.
head that way. That way.
Yeah. I don't know how this works. I can't see them. Soon enough you can make your way
They become
outside.
second nature after a while.
You make your way outside into the sunlight. And the cold air up on this height.
I will take the thing out and point it towards the towards sky.
It lights up a bit again. Not much.
I'll put it back.
Oh, I had to climb down in hoofs as well.
I can help you. Since I'm the only one that has still have my body.
You can get better grip with those. Avoid the hard surfaces.
I'll try. Okay, I'll try.
I try to guide her on how to use, what to like aim for to get the grip.
You aren't that used to having feet either, so you do slip more on occasion as well.
Ah, bitch.
She's doing relatively well. Slips a few times but doesn't really fall. And you all make it back to the bottom. Or the foot of the mountain. Where you put your horse. Or still seems to be standing there, just living life almost.
Well, guess you're gonna have to use a horse this time.
No. I guess still.
Oh, she still has her, like, we didn't swap spell lists.
Nope.
Okay.
She still has her magic casting abilities. So she does the same thing, say something of whistles, and the same spectral horse appears. Out of seemingly nowhere.
God damn.
Well, the better we can go back, the better, I suppose.
I will start prepare my horse.
I'm gonna see if Donner even lets me prepare him now. They were well trained, but...
Roll animal handling.
9.
9. It takes some time, like Leopold is done far before you, but soon enough you get it saddled and you get on and you can set off.
Absolutely out of breath, almost not even able to
Yeah,
climb
like you could almost not even lift the saddle to put it on.
You need some workouts.
I'll work out my brain, relax. Just as you make your way back, easy enough done. Silent. Fuck off. You make your way back to the same towery hut-like structure you've been to before. You get out. Emma almost all instantly jumps off and makes her way up the stairs and into the house without even closing the doors. That's just rummaging through stuff.
I will prepare the horses to be like take off the saddle and
Very well. Leonard, are you doing anything special?
I'm going in.
Very well. Yeah, it's for some reason even more chaos now. Like she's just literally thrown everything out. So she didn't just leaving it on the floor. Like Leopold, while he's taking care of the horses, just hear this kind of clanging noises where books kind of hit walls and just utter. You aren't certain if they are demolishing the house or whatever they're doing inside.
I will try to help her in any way I can.
Sure. Roll Arcana. Arcana.
18.
18. Soon enough, you find something that seems interesting. Like it has mentions of curses and other trickeries. As soon as you mention it, he kind of runs over or stumbles over, kind of puts the book down and starts going through it. And this might do. This might do. Need some prep time though. Quite a lot.
Well, let's get started then.
Yeah, so it starts reading through mumbling like. Okay, so can you go? I'm upstairs. I do have a kettle that's looks to me made of gold. Can you grab that for me real quick? And they need some of this and some of this.
Yeah, she doesn't wait around. She doesn't even finish the sentence before Ona runs up.
Yeah. She doesn't even notice you have run up. Like she just keeps talking and continue with something else. So yeah, bring that down, change the point to like, hey, do this. Hand you like a paper with symbols, like draw this on the decanter itself. While she starts, it seems to be almost brewing something, bringing out some, almost looking like a silvery ink. What is Leopold doing while this is going on?
Well, I guess I finished. I took over and started preparing Amelia's, the so-called Amelia's horse, also, because she apparently just ran away from it. Didn't take care of it, so I will do that, and then I will walk in.
Well, you walk in and you have no idea what's going on. There's hanging some incense from the roof. Like there's this big basin or decanter on the floor that seems to have been inscribed somewhere. Emma or Eonar's body, whatever you want to call it, just full time like drawing random circles on piece of paper. Emma's body or Amelia seems to be mixing something or waiting for something to boil. It just smells like smoke. Someone burnt the food.
I think I will go outside.
Well, you go back outside.
I will sit on the lay the door, close the door like so it doesn't blow in.
Yeah, so you
and
kind
destroy
of
anything.
close the door, kind of sit down on the stones there, and just you listen to whatever sound that's going on. As you are, an hour goes by and just okay, that should be enough. Kind of pulls a dagger, takes like a piece of the hair and throws it in, and hands the dagger to you. Do the same.
I do the same.
Yeah, pull like a lock of the blonde hair, throws it in there. Okay. Start just muttering something in a weird language, clutching her arcane symbol. Doing this for several minutes. Until this heavy smoke starts to bubble out of the decanter, like filling the ground, slowly rising up. Leopold can see you, like, when it starts to, after a while, starts going down the stairs where you are sitting, like, you're just surrounded in this thick smoke.
I will stand up so I don't inhale anything, because I know that this is not good to get over you.
Well,
I might get a female body, and that I don't want.
oh boy. Well, yeah. And then just the smoke quickly just rises, and outside you see it, just the smoke almost seems to be sucked back in and just evaporates. And you, oh no, you again find yourself again lying on the floor, like
Just gonna reach out, see if the horns are there.
yeah, like your skin color seems to match, the horn seems to be in place, like, yeah. And you're holding a arcane focus.
I hand the arcane focus back, and I like just goddamn, and she pretty much stands up and just that feels good, in like a booming voice using thaumaturgy. That feels good.
Yeah, it did, but now I have a headache.
I walk in as I heard the thaumaturgy.
Yeah, it was
Shouting.
like your mom yelled at you because you ate snacks before dinner about.
Yeah.
Emma's girl is sitting.
Don't make Mamonor a thing.
Just rubs her head, and Eleanor is just standing there in almost entire victory.
I guess it worked. Sounded like Amelia is back on her feet.
Yes.
Seems like it. Hopefully there's no more side effects.
Gonna do the full like check. Any side effects anywhere?
Roll investigation.
Amelia, have you grown?
22.
22. No, everything seems to be in place and in order.
Oh no. Mage hand to try and pick up. I used thaumaturgy, but mage hand to try and pick up a book.
Yeah, the mage hat appears and just pulls it.
Oh,
Oh, it's fine.
I'm back. Let's take a look at that symbol, will we? So we can get out of here.
How dark was it, or was it early morning when we went?
Right now it's getting darker. Like you have pretty much started to see the sun starting to go down on the trees. It's getting pretty dark around.
Yeah. Emma, could you have a look?
I would certainly like that. Why did I put that?
What thing?
Like I can't cast a spell without. I need the spell. I don't know where I put the spell. I'll find it. Don't worry.
It's quite intense music in your house.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's lightning or something.
Can you just describe how it looks?
It's well, it's several layered circles that have like triangles at the edges. Or what seems to be a pearl in the middle. It's like a piece of paper.
I will help you find it.
Oh well.
I'll
Roll
help in any
investigation.
way I can as well.
Everybody roll investigation.
20.
Leopold?
14 plus 3, so
17.
17.
That's solid. Unnat 20 and 2 17s. Doesn't take you long before you have all find it in this mess. Like almost, it almost look a little bit more cleaned up as well. Like, oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yes. Kind of runs upstairs. Seems to be clinking with something. Comes down, holding what seems to be just a pearl. Can I get the object?
Oh, yes, here.
Kind of takes it, puts it in the middle of the circle, puts the pearl in both hands over, and just starts to again do the same chanting. Not as intense as when she cast the earlier spell that I don't know you were present for, but still low chanting, and it takes 10 minutes. No, 11 minutes of just slow chanting for you. Oh. This is definitely strong. It's this sounds stupid, but it allows you to talk with gods.
Well, that sounds like something they could have in a temple.
Yeah, but it sounds impossible. How do you?
Can I try?
Sure. It said it
Grasp it
needed.
in my hand. Like, holds it up and like, are you listening, you fuckers?
That's rude, but okay. Nothing seems to happen. It said it needed some kind of source. Some sort of already established connection or something like that, what I can make out.
So since they're not answering, whoever is beyond the other side is dead.
They are
I
busy.
doubt that. It's not one god, it's pretty much all of them. But I'm not
So
certain,
if
like
we-
you need some source or some fate maybe?
Oh, you seem like a faithful guy, and I reach over to Leopold.
Thanks, I guess.
As you grab it, yeah, everything falls silent. Everything seems to almost move in slow motion. As everything around you slowly gets like blurry. Starts almost spinning.
For both of us.
For both of you, yes. And you...
So when we're both holding on to it, like in that second.
Yes. That second
Oh.
as you both grab onto it. You just... It seems to almost go through what you can see. It's weird, like almost this would be like a piece of a painting or piece of film that just kind of goes slowly through, or almost like a picture on a surface of water you kind of go through. And everything feels more blurry. But you recognize this place. You've been here once before. It's the same kinda soft X shape. The stars, everything around you seems like a starry sky. What you're walking on seems to be light and in gold. And the two similar figures are standing, looking at each other, before the taller one looks over at you. You found us.
Clearly.
Are you the coppered piece?
Kind of God walks over. Like, as you're standing now, you can't really see your body, but you are. It feels like you are there, present, even though you can't see like your hands or your feet or anything. Almost like looking through a fish lens at this point. Kind of walks up to you, towering almost 3 meters tall. This humanoid-looking creature. Amazing. Apologies, we have not introduced properly as our hour is dwindling.
What is it that you want from us? You spoke about danger.
Kind of looks over to the smaller, more robust goddess or female-looking creature. Yes, danger is approaching. A horrible danger seems to almost consume or steal whatever knowledge we had or had left. Yeah, so we all ask for your help, since we're not strong enough to do it ourselves. We are broken shadows of ourselves.
What could we do that a shadow of a god cannot?
You can walk the earth. You can be present with danger. But we will help in all ways we can. But we need power restored. Yes. Would you accept on these vague terms?
If I would get your names, gods of old.
Names. Kind of just seems to almost stop, like just thinking, almost in sheer panic, covering his face. As the other goddess step up. I'm confident. I've been told.
That was the god guy.
No, this was the goddess.
God.
The other one.
What did you say? Confidence?
Confidence. Was my name once. Yes, we're called Confidence. I'm Win. I think, I believe my name was Win.
Win, was you the god of order and balance?
No. That was not my domain.
What was your domain?
I can't recall.
Creation? Stability?
No. I do not. I can't recall. With the loss of our might, our memory, mind, if you so will, gets shattered, lost. It's a fate of any forgotten god.
Is this threat mortal?
I cannot tell. It is.
What can you tell me about it? Anywhere to look? Anything?
It's currently spreading in the north from your position, as far as I can tell.
You have that map of the north, right?
Yes. I have a treasure map. But it's only a treasure map, not a actual map.
Spreading in the north knowledge. Seekers?
I do not know who these are. But would you take on this endeavor? You need strength. We can offer you some. At least you, Leopold, can be offered strength. While Eleanor, we're sorry. We believe you need discipline, arcane training, which we cannot give. Not in our state.
And if I got that training, what could you offer me?
We could develop your already embodied talents. We could make you achieve things no learnt spellcaster can.
Very well. I accept.
Kind of turns and looks at you, Leopold, with his almost glowing eyes.
You already know my answer. I will accept.
Very well. Does like a motion, and his hand and arm kind of splits in two. Kind of holds forward, and you see something seems to manifest, almost like a liquidy thing. We can give you strength. Kind of holds it out towards you. As you grab it, you start to hear almost like whispering or noise going over your head. You suddenly feel... Meta question, which weapons were you gonna go familiarize yourself with a Kensei?
Long sword and a long bow.
Yeah. You suddenly feel like you can almost feel the blisters on your hand from training with the longsword, or just the aching of the back as pulling the longbow. And with that, you have learned the Kensei ability on the path to become a Kensei.
Oh.
May it aid you. And we are grateful. He just kind of fades away, almost snaps back to reality as the water just scatters. You stand there looking at each other, holding this thing. And Emma's just... You okay?
We met Win and Confidence.
Wait. Confidence? Wait. Gods? Are you talking about gods now?
Yes, the mountain and the cloud god. Forgotten ones.
That's
We think at least. I think.
that's
That was-
amazing. You're doing what some priest never gets to do. I have to write this down. And it starts rummaging through, find a piece of paper, just hastily writes down.
Oh yeah, by the way, those creation, stability, order, balance, they're wrong.
At least they don't know what they are.
Oh, okay, thank you. That they don't know.
Forgotten gods forget things. Apparently,
This is just
if you're forgotten, you forget.
this is just amazing, spectacular. Like, there's no way I could back these claims up in any way.
No. In many cases, it would be the rambling of madmen.
Well, I guess it has to be written down until someone can prove it, or I can prove it. Did you say anything else? What's going on? Why
I got some.
did you meet them?
They are behind. This is the second time we met them.
It's the second time. It
Yeah,
must be... Oh, that's the... You must be bound to them in some way.
I think it's this mark.
Yeah, I would say that as well. It's... Why though? Why do you get that? You don't seem like holy men. Like there's people that have prayed to gods their entire life and not getting this opportunity. This is...
Well,
Makes
holy men
sense.
pray. The holy men don't pray for the forgotten gods.
I guess that makes sense.
Neither would. Hey, I was just in a cell. Couple of minutes before we got pulled out.
A cell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was Confidence that told me to find Amelia in the cell. I heard a voice that someone was in danger, and I followed the voice, and I found her chained up.
Do they want you to do anything for this, or are they just helping out of goodwill?
They don't wanna be destroyed.
They don't know exactly, but some type of danger.
It's always dangerous in the world, but this sounds... If gods actually take contact with humans, probably serious. Yeah. Wish I could say something, but it just seems bad on all accounts, to be entirely honest.
To be in contact with gods, or all things you could say.
The things I said. Being in contact with gods, I guess. Like, some people I assume get their power from that, but still.
I did say something else.
Okay.
Where did you get your training?
I'm mostly self-taught. Why?
They cannot grant me anything before I, as they say, get more disciplined.
Oh. Oh, well... I could help with that, I think. Like, it seems like the only thing you would actually need is a focus. And then maybe some actual focus. So you just don't do these things that hurt everyone around you and all that. It would probably be better to not do that.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
Well, if you have some time, I could definitely show you. And help you.
You don't have much more than time. There is something I have to do in order to be able to face this danger.
Well then. Then I guess a good night's rest and we'll start early in the morning.
You have anything against this, Leopold?
No. I guess I could try to clean up his place so it doesn't get a mess.
Mom Polly in the house.
Indeed. Oh yes. Gotta get that fan art with Leopold with a heart rose apron.
Oh, you know what? Like a hairnet and
Yes.
yeah, like a proper
Oh.
apron.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Anyways. Back on track, shall we?
If
So,
that's okay.
She offers you a place to sleep, like it's not much. She pretty much just throws some extra blankets and bedrolls that she has lying around. But it's a lot more comfortable than you had in the last few nights. You wake up in the morning by Emma quietly putting a tome next to you. The thing is, it's pretty heavy and it makes quite a lot of sound as she puts it down and it drops like... Have this look on her face like, oh, I probably didn't wake anyone now, did I?
What's that?
Well, this is the start, like... Or it's a part to start with. No, don't worry, you don't have to read the whole thing, just like 17 chapters, it's fine. Like, the first thing we need to do, we need to find what you can focus on. Like, what can put you into a focus. Like, I have this symbol, which is... Well, I just like... I think wings look pretty on some birds, so I made a swallow. And... Yeah, it helped me focus, and that's the personal thing. Like, you have to be connected to your focus, and you have to make something, find something or make something that can actually, like, it helps you. It's almost like meditation, I suppose. And well, this book will help you try to figure that out.
I think I already know.
Well, that's amazing.
And I pull out the small clockwork figurine.
That thing is, well, I mean, not folded out is still quite sizable, but yes, that could work. That could.
This is something my mother gave me.
Oh,
There's no one more important in the world than that to me.
that looks beautiful.
I can't be with her right now.
Sorry to hear that. But I think, yes, that could work. But I think it will work better if we get it fixed. If you would allow me to help you do that.
What are we waiting for?
Leopold to wake up?
Goes over and kicks his bed.
I woke up when the tone got
Okay,
slammed down.
deflects missile. No. He kind of wakes up and you see when she just punches her, like, kind of blocks, like, okay, fine, I'm up. Don't worry about it. Well, let's get some breakfast first, shall we? Kind of walks down and starts to actually cook some food. With some... Apparently she has a back garden. She pulls up some roots or vegetables. Just make a bit of a warm stew.
Is there any meat in the stew, or is it like a vegetable stew?
Yeah, vegetable. There's no meat in it.
Could probably hunt someday if I have time, but I doubt I will, considering that book.
I could go hunting if I got a longbow.
I don't have a longbow, no. That I can't help you with, unfortunately.
You have a spear, right? Or did you throw that away?
I still have it, but I don't want to eat anything that this spear has touched.
Just make a spear then.
Or clean it.
That too.
Yeah, I will clean it, but still, I won't get in range of a thing. I'm not that stealthy. I could try.
I try to give him like a small tips that Locke is a big like half orc. So I try to give him like a few tips on how to sneak when you're like a little bit more. I guess he's not that big, but if he's clumsy, just try and give a little bit of the knowledge that Locke has passed on to me.
You try. And it might help. We're about to figure out, because you, Eonar, get to roll intelligence check with advantage, as Emma will help you try to fix this thing, and Leopold, roll a survival if you're gonna try to hunt. With also advantage, because those tips did help you.
Oh,
Survival.
intelligence. That would be a 22.
22 intelligence. That's solid. That's solid, I'll give you that.
It was a 19.
Maybe +3 in intelligence. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So, Leopold, how did your fare?
14.
14. Well, you, with the help of Emma and her random set of tools and skills, it takes you a few days, about 3 days, to actually fix this thing. And it's glorious when you actually get it working. Like, put it on the first thing, you can hear the cling of the simple melody inside as the figure is slowly drifting around. It's just, yeah, it's hard to describe. It's like seeing a relative you haven't seen forever, but you just love to hang out with. Like, it's just seeing an old friend back at full. You could watch this for hours, feels like.
Most likely what you will do every night.
Yeah. Leopold, you take these days to pretty much, like you said, clean up, organize, and occasionally go for a hunt. You have some luck. You get a few rabbits back, hares, mostly smaller critters, but you don't bring more than you need. Like, you pretty much bring 1 or 2. Smudge. And yeah, you, as the night falls on the 3rd day, Leopold, you're dreaming, like you usually do. Like, it's something like walking familiar streets. You can almost smell the smell of home. You see some familiar faces walk by that you don't pay much attention to. It's just a crowd. You wave to your mother as she's currently buying some bread from a baker. She's probably on a guard round, walking around the streets. As you take a turn, walking into a less busy street, a more alleyway, suddenly there's almost no sound left. There's no sound of the busy market, there's no sound of a cart going in. Only the sound of your boots. And you just keeps walking. Just going. It doesn't really bother you per se. Like, it's a street you still grew up on. You know how it works, how it looks, what it smells like. The thing that bothers you as you get to the end before you again go out of the shadow of the buildings, you see a person looking oddly dressed, like not any clothing that you have seen around. A longbow on his back, and the sword sheathed. But you can't catch anything more of him before you get out in the light. The street is back. Again, smell of fresh cooked stew hit your face. But looking back, there's just no one there anymore. And for a moment, you don't really bother. You just continue with your guard, with your dreams, until morning comes around for the 4th time. This time, Eonar, Emma again opens the book, turns a few pages. Well, you have skipped a lot with having your focus already. Kind of already have the bowl of stew as you're eating is kind of showing you at the same time. And well, now you need to focus on it, like actually be able to use it. And that is not something I can speed up. That's something you need to focus, you need to try. Good luck. Again, you gotta try. What I can say is that you gotta try to focus your spell through your focus, your arcane focus, and that will make it more precise, less prone to failure. So, good luck. That's all I can say.
Thank you.
Kind of gives you like a reassuring nod before she goes to do some research again, like opening a book on her desk that she was found under all this paperwork that Leopold cleaned up. So, can I have you roll an Arcana? And also choose the spell you want to try to practice with.
I forgot to say I wanted to use the advantage thing, so it's gonna have to be... It's shit. It's a 7.
7.
I was going to go with Mage Hand.
You have... I gotta say, you have to use a 1st level higher.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it inside the house then.
I figured as much.
Well, let's take the less chaotic one, Burning Hands.
Well, so just... You focus, try just... Look it up again, you see that it just have... Burning Hands just going way higher to the side, like it's not at all where you aimed to, or everything is... Shit. Leopold, you just see like a suddenly fire... The same fire I've seen before happen, like... You're probably not gonna want to go close to that, close to her currently.
I'll start preparing some water buckets.
Well, gets inside, picks up a few more buckets or whatever can carry water, and goes outside to fill them up. You get to try again.
Yes, this time I will use Tides of Chaos to gain advantage.
Very well.
And I'm gonna go for Ice Knife instead.
Very well.
Still bad. It's a 12.
Well, you focus like, this feels better. Just, well, yes, it goes the direction you're looking at, but it does not use your focus at all. Like again, it's just you and just. Leopold, you see like a tree just suddenly gets frost and a branch just flies away somewhere.
I will walk away.
It's gonna walk on the other side of the towers then.
Yes, I will go walk inside. I feel safer there.
Well, a few more hours pass. You're free to try again.
Just in frustration, the time for a Chaos Bolt.
Well, cast the KO. Roll again, Arcana.
Natural 20.
There we go!
Finally.
Almost like your hands are getting white from just grasping the
I
focus.
don't know if I can show it in the camera. Nope, not possible.
Well, I saw the 20, it's fine. Just focus just. You feel this crackling sound as some greenish tendrils shoot out from your focus this time. Just. It worked! You did it!
Just for fun, let's see what type of damage it was. It was acid.
Acid. Well, you shoot out and look like after being happy, you kind of smell this smell as just burnt grass in like a streak in front of you. Like, yeah, it wasn't me. Just continue with something else. But yeah, it took you almost the entire day, just purely focus on this. But you are now have an arcane focus, which automatically translates that both of you are now level 3.
Nice.
As the night comes around, I assume you're gonna go sleep one more night before at least setting off, even with this achievement.
Well,
if Emma allows it.
She seems to be we're happy for the company.
I was thinking, should we talk to them again?
Let's try.
Considering they said I needed to be more disciplined.
Let's see what they.
We have a part of it, but do they need more? They never told me how much training I need.
Let's try. I don't think they are too busy.
Well, do you have the piece?
I have the piece.
You grab it, embrace yourself, and nothing seems to happen. You're standing there holding the piece.
I guess it's enough. Then they don't have time.
I assume I forgot to tell you it has a recharge rate. My bad.
Oh,
How long?
A week.
that's fair.
We're quite a few days into this, right?
This is the 4th day.
Okay, yeah. Write that down. 5th day tomorrow.
Sorry. It doesn't seem to be at full power for some reason, so...
I
But
mean, gods gain power from people believing in them. Am I right?
That's how everyone believes it goes, yes? Seems about right.
So maybe... Sounds like blasphemy coming from me, but maybe we need to spread their word.
Who's
Guess it's
gonna-
worth a try. I don't know.
I'm not a cleric, so I can't really speak for God.
You're
Even if I
as
have
good as
contact-
mine.
Do I look like a cleric to you?
Well, some kind of cleric you could be. But everyone can be a cleric, but yeah, I'm not.
Do you need to be a cleric to spread word?
Well, you need people to believe you also. If I start doing it, they think someone has bonked my head too hard. When I start speaking of a god they have never heard of. You would need to have some kind of power. We have gotten some power, but that's not like the clerical power that can be shown. Healing. Miracles.
Maybe they told us they would grant us more power.
I have gotten a power up. I can feel it. It feels like I'm missing some.
They told me that they could give me abilities that no other spellcaster could do. That would be enough to open people's eyes.
I guess. But we have to wait until you get them. Get it then.
Well, 3 more days.
So, who wants rabbit stew?
Would be nice. Oh,
Kind of already poured up the cups while you're just listening there. Like, she's like the awkward friend in the corner, just does everything to help, but doesn't really how to talk to people.
That's solid third wheel at every party.
Yes, that's her right now. Yeah, you enjoy some stew and go to bed. Leopold,
Yeah.
You feel older somehow. I was gonna tell you. Not older in the sense like your body is aching, but older in the sense like you feel like you have lived through some stuff.
Oh.
That you aren't certain. I probably haven't done that. It's just a faint feeling. But yeah, Eonar. As you go to sleep, the same tall god you now know as Vin appears in front of you in the same white robes, the arms that seems to be multiple at once, the same blonde long hair that's tied up. Impressive. You are showing promise and will be rewarded for such. Moves his hand like slightly and then just disappears. This doesn't seem to be any other dream for a dreamless night. But when you wake up in the morning, you feel like you have potential. You can do something that others, or you couldn't do before at least. And you have unlocked the meta magic options.
Nice.
So you are now officially allowed to level up to level 3.
Nice.
Alright.
Congratulations. Can I start with acquiring a health roll for you both?
Absolutely.
We're gonna do this on stream, yes.
That's above average.
What roll?
A 5.
A 5 is
It's a
average. That's a,
D6, right?
Oh, it's exactly average. Okay.
that is exactly average.
Well, at least it's average
So-
or better.
So you get 9 health more, right?
Yes.
Damn, boy. Looking
I
at
get.
that 31.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 10 more health.
10 more.
I rolled a 4. Plus 6 from Constitution. Or wait, is
No.
no plus 3.
Plus 3 from
Yeah.
Constitution, that sounds better.
Yeah, 7.
7, yeah. So you are on 22. You are on the same health that Leopold was before.
Yeah.
At level 2.
No. 22. I was
No, I should
26.
go, I'm at 21.
I'm 26. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter now then. I think it was. You are 31 now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you are on 21.
21, yes.
Do you only have plus 2 in con?
No,
wait. No. You're correct.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I do have. I only have plus 2 in con.
Yeah, so everything seems to add up.
Yes, because my con, I'm proficient in, like, I get the saving throw for con, so I didn't
Yeah, you
do
don't have the
plus
saving
3
throw.
on it.
No.
Yeah, but I got that. That's why I chose not to take plus 3 on that and put plus 3 on intelligence
But yeah,
instead.
you are level 3. I don't think anything else changes. Nothing in speed or armor class or anything like that. So it's only the health.
Weapons. And I got one more too.
Yes. You get the
Elegant.
more key points. You get 1 more sorcery points. You have 3 sorcery points and 3 key points, and you also have 2 meta magic options. So I gonna upgrade these level numbers here real quick. So we continue. We don't have much left, but we have some.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read all of what these meta magic options are because I have no freaking idea. Wait, is quicken spell to cast a spell as a bonus action?
Yes.
That's my first option. I don't have to think about it anymore.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah, and the other one I'm gonna say later.
Very well.
I don't have any bonus actions, so that was like a full-on. Yep, I'm taking that.
Yeah, it's a really good one for sorcerer. That's pretty much the only bonus action you get. But anyways,
Yeah.
you wake up feeling empowered. Like it's this feeling like you can take on the world at this point. Like you feel actually empowered for a change. You're not entirely used to the feeling. Yeah, you wake up. What's the plan?
Oh, I get Hellish Rebuke.
You get that as well. Cast the second
Yeah.
level. You get second level spells as well.
Yeah, second level spells. Nice.
But yeah, we'll leave the rest for now. We can read it a bit on the side.
Yeah.
But you wake up,
Let's continue.
and what's the plan?
Should we?
They talked to me again.
Oh,
He granted me something. I feel like I can modify, or I can change. I seem just to. It feels good. I'm not quite sure yet. But I feel like I want to try and cast a spell. And then I was pretty much just gonna jump out of bed and like rush down the stairs outside.
Yeah, Leopold is sitting there as Emma also kind of follows you. She kind of listens to this and kind of follows you outside.
And I'm gonna cast a Chaos Bolt faster than ever before, like a bonus action.
Yeah, pretty much get out when your first hoof hit the grass or the ground. Just instantly, almost goes a chaos bolt out. Emma is like, how?
I don't know.
That spell is not that fast, right?
No, that god that talked to me, gave me something. I feel good.
Ah, that is amazing. I guess that requires gods. I don't know.
Sure seems so.
Well,
Let's just make sure that tree doesn't burn down. I need to check what damage it was. It was fire damage.
oh boy, gotta look always to start
I
to
saw-
smolder.
I run with the buckets.
Yes, Leopold has the buckets ready to plant, so it's easily handled. Like, shh. Oh, well, that was good thinking.
Yeah, I noticed in the dungeon that it could be a good thing to have wet things around Amelia.
Well, that's amazing. So, what's your plan now?
I'm not sure.
North.
North, but we would also need some money. We can't stay everywhere for free, really.
I mean, we have your city quite close.
Yeah, but it's still a few days, and yeah, that is
I mean, lodging is not that hard to find. I at least have experienced. Most people are more than happy to help out.
I can probably give you some supplies as well if you're gonna go for a journey. Like, I have enough.
that would be much helpful.
That would be greatly appreciated.
I mean, sure. Do you need anything else than food or rations?
I would need like at least a mess kit because the pot is not that useful, and a bedroll. Like that's the two like big things I lack.
I'm doing this in meta knowledge, you know.
Yeah, that was meta knowledge.
Yeah, I guess Eleanor would also ask, maybe.
I mean, she would ask for a bedroll and maybe a way to cook that doesn't weigh as much as this, and she holds the iron pot.
I could give you some stuff to complement the pot. And you can definitely get a bedroll.
That would be nice.
Very well. Just kind of goes up and starts running. Like, almost cuts in your soul to see again just makes a mess where she goes.
Uh,
I will go help her and.
Okay, I didn't tell you that I did this. It was something the opportunity never came up. But at some point, Eleanor like drew like some basic picture on what the gods look like.
Roll a dexterity check.
Yeah, roll a dexterity check.
You're not proficient in painters.
But I have Tides of Chaos. Right?
Did you
just
already
woke
roll?
Up. We just woke up from a long rest, right?
Yeah, but did you just already roll?
No, I haven't. I have them in my
Well,
hand
then,
still.
yeah, Tides of Chaos works.
It's a nat 1 and a 7. So that's 8.
Yeah, you get some rough sketching that looks like just a tall stick man and like one of those powder pictures of a dwarf.
God damn it.
Like you know what they are supposed to resemble, but yourself, if you show it to others, they might not.
I assume I can't do more than one attempt at it.
Not today.
Oh well.
Yeah. After a while, she kind of gets this package to you, like this bedroll, and then like 2 bowls, some utilities, like a proper ladle, and like some spoons. So you pretty much have a mess kit with those, like a
Yeah, good.
patched together mess kit. Nothing really fits with each other, but it's enough.
And the bedroll.
And to Leopold, to you, she hands one of the rabbits that you have skinned and hunted that you caught, like the entire rabbit, and like a sack of the vegetables she has in her garden. Like said, this will probably last you for like 5 days or so, I think.
Yeah, that will be enough for us. Yes. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so much welcome. Thank you for this emblem for the start. Gonna pulls out this bluish emblem you gave her at the start of the dungeon.
Yeah. I would assume that during like whatever, like dinner and anything, we most likely have told her what the gods look like just talking to them.
She probably have asked. Like she's very interested as well.
Yeah.
She isn't drawing it. She's kind of just pulling it down. I noticed I forgot to re-enable the music after the break.
Yeah. But yeah, just
I will do more research on them, I suppose. Like it's very interesting. I also wonder what they want, what this threat is, and so on. So I will try to find out.
Feel free to take contact if you need anything.
I'll try.
I would recommend maybe trying to send something to Leopold. He's more, I guess, involved.
Charismatic.
No, more like.
Sorry. Yes, he's more involved. Yes, you're correct. Oh, I will do so. Yeah.
What I was trying to get across is like he's more, he's more of a person in the world than Eonar is.
Yeah. It's a hard thing to words, you know.
What is the English word for like someone being more noticeable, more maybe like a little bit more established? That's established a good word.
I know the Swedish word for it, but let me see if I can get the English word for it. It's urbane or world custom is the direct translation.
Urban.
Urbane.
With an E on the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not certain it's the right word. It's probably another word in English entirely.
But yeah, that's more like Eonar's just some farmer's girl, not like. But he has actually been like a proper, like in a position of actual work. Like a member of a bigger community.
Asked that much of each other. I don't certainly know too much about each other, and still do.
No, actually, yeah, we don't know. I don't know how much we know, like in character. That's the thing. But we have had a lot of downtime now for 4 days.
I mean, we could probably do the catch up on the meta knowledge for that time and just call it there, because I don't know.
Yeah.
So you pretty much know he works as a guard at some point. That's pretty much it.
Most likely. I think I might have asked about the emblem he has on the jacket.
That's probably not come up yet, so I think that we'll probably roleplay that again.
Oh, we'll see.
We'll see. We got a lot of sessions coming, boys.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anything else you want to do, or are you setting off?
Yeah, I will ask Emma, what's your last name? I never got it.
Oh, so notes. I'm Meisel. With an I. Yeah, I probably have to talk. I'll just see if the Seekers know anything about this, I suppose.
I would tell you that
Yes?
Seekers might not be all that you think they are. I
You
would
should-
suggest caution around them.
What do you mean?
It's something that was mentioned. Something is seeking.
Huh?
And not just that, I had a bad experience with the Seekers.
Well, what did they do?
You remember what I told you about a cell?
They put you in a cell?
Magically nullifying. Luckily something was wrong with the warding.
Looks mortified for a while, just takes the emblem, just rips it, throws it into the fire. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Pulls down like a banner with the same logo, throws in the same fire, same goes upstairs, finds like just a bunch of random notebooks, items, just throws it in there as well. No? Okay.
You could try to use them, but be cautious. Don't. If they have been in contact, just don't ignore them, as that could raise more suspicion.
I guess, but do you think they have
I-
something to do with whatever danger this is they're talking about?
We don't
That-
know.
We don't know. It could be. Could be.
They spoke about the danger that's looking to consume or steal knowledge.
That's bad.
That is all we know.
I need to find out. I don't want anything to do with the Seekers unless I have to. But I will try to find out. I will probably gonna travel away myself. I know a place which has a proper library, proper scholars. See if I can get access there, I suppose.
How can I contact you if I ever need to meet you?
Well, I guess the easiest place would be to find a magic caster to either locate me or send a message. I will try to do the same unless I can pick it up somewhere, learn it somehow.
Okay. Yeah. I guess
That
they
sounds
will.
good.
They will probably require some money, so I guess we will start try to get some money also.
I could be any. Unfortunately, I can't really help you out. I don't have much money
No,
myself.
no, of course, of course.
Kind of starts picking books into a satchel. I need that. I need that. Kind of starts going around, almost seem forgetting you are there. Just packing her own bag.
I will walk toward her and give her a goodbye hug and say, "See you soon."
She like just awkward. There's freezes, doesn't know what to do. Just gets entirely red. After a while,
Thank
hugs you like this very stale hug back. Yes, sir. Nice to know you.
Thank you for helping us.
So much welcome.
Amelia, should we get going?
I reach out my hand to Emma, and it was nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I am not Amelia.
No. No, you're
My
Amelia.
name-
You're Renee.
My name is Eonar. I used
Yeah.
a fake name since I didn't know your connection with the Seekers.
Oh,
But
I'm
I
sorry
feel
they did
that
this.
you
I
should know.
would never join if they know they would do this kind of thing, but... Hello, Honor, I'm Emma. Oh,
Nice to meet you.
yes, the same. So, should we go? We're not
Hey,
going the
come
same
with
way,
us.
I just have to lock the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well. Kind of gets out and puts like this heavy lock, put it in, and just drops it in a pocket. Just gotta start doing the same ritual you have seen before, with the summoning of the Phantom Steed.
Gonna start saddle up the horse.
Yeah.
If we didn't do that already, and be very happy that we have had a few days to rest our legs, so no more.
Yeah, you
Torture.
feel ready to go on your next adventure. The same time you jump in the saddle, Emma also has her ready and just said. Gives you a nod that just sets off. And now you actually see, when you're not following, you see how fast this horse actually goes. Doesn't seem to get tired at all.
That could be useful.
Yeah.
Just
When-
takes a few
when do you get
seconds
them?
and like in a minute she's like out of view from you.
When do you get that spell?
Don't know.
Could be useful.
I don't know anything about spells aside from I just do stuff. But yeah, off to your city.
North it is.
Alright. And with that, you all set off, or you both set off, passing the mountain instead of climbing up it, and enter a scenery landscape more familiar to Leopold. The valleys making it obscuring, so you can't really see that far. But you reach a hill soon enough, which goes down. You can see the forest following the road, and just barely opening up in a field and between the trees, you see your hometown that you're so used to. And that's where we're gonna end today's session. Yeah. Started very combat heavy, and then it went into roleplay.
A bit of both.
And with that, we're gonna start the MVP vote. I've spelled that right. 5 minutes. You in chat, you vote on who got MVP, who did something awesome, who did something good, or something funny that you really want to give them a reward for. Because we're still
And
running
who
the
did
inspiration
something
system.
awful?
Yes. Just leave it blank if nothing awful happened. But yeah, Mama Polled has to be done by Jenny Dross. She has said.
What?
She wrote a comment here not too long ago that Mama Polled has to be done. Which I just found very entertaining.
Mama Poll has to be done.
Yes.
Well, isn't it that bold?
No, it's Mama Polled. It's the apron and everything.
So you're discriminating against stay-at-home dads?
Yes.
Oh, don't
So-
let her.
Just easy to say yes at this point. Well, we're doing this for comedy effect, not for realistic. But anyways, also in chat, if you have any feedback towards players against me as a DM, same goes out for you. If you have anything that you think we did good and we should continue with, or something we did bad and should stop doing, or something we could change for better, also pop it in there or pop it in Discord, which you can find with this handy command, which is !Discord. We will have a D&D dedicated D&D channel for this. And yeah, do the players have any feedback for now? Except, I have to remind myself to put on the music properly. That helps. We had like
I
1.5 hours without music.
I didn't even notice there was no music.
No, I guess it's quite low. Was it? On certain I had a new one. I had a new one running currently, called Music B. Was the music better, more balanced? Or how'd it go?
It felt like it. Sometimes you could hear the music, but sometimes you didn't even notice it at all.
Yeah, I did play a more quieter list. It doesn't seem to be like boosting the sound per se. At the same time, it doesn't seem to be going. It does seem like it stops the higher volumes, kind of balance it that way, but it doesn't increase the lower sounds, which is. It's better. It's not ideal, but it's better. I got Alavenge. Remind me to quit my job so my focus can be on what matters rather than telling people to quit forgetting their passwords.
I think I will have that job soon.
Well, hope you do. For example, when Eleanor was having a sweet memory, there was a hella menacing music. Boy. Apologies.
It's possible.
Yeah, it probably was. I have this effect to just tone out the music so I can't really follow. It's why you would need a sound producer.
Need a producer for the whole show, goddammit.
Yeah. How do you know it was the menacing memory? That's good. That's a good question, yeah. But yeah, apart from that, we have hit level 3. Which means we have to start preparing for guest characters.
That was the saying.
But yeah, also congratulations to Yanni Draws for figuring out the riddle, first of all.
Yeah,
I think Brico
I
also
did see
had
that.
it. Toss a coin to you with you, no valley of plenty.
So, Alavention are joining as a bard, I hear.
If you want to be a guest character, you are allowed to tell me so on the Discord. And yes, pretty much anyone can join as long as they can play during this time. We can make a guest character. We will do some checking so you can see, just to see that you fit in properly, and that's all. But
Yes, you better prepare for the work interview that comes before being a guest character on Pickle Show.
Yes, I can't unfortunately not just take in anyone. I have learned that the hard way. But yeah, we are gonna start taking guest characters, so you are free to just send me a message on Discord or send in the Discord channel that I just posted and we'll get you set up. I will be preparing some for that.
Too sick to work from home. Illness, sick of work.
Yeah.
That's a bit bad that you're in that time zone with work during this hours, but... Oh, I got 1 vote.
Yeah, which means we're probably not gonna give any MVP for this time.
Oh, well, there are only 5 people in this chat, so...
Yeah, it's a bit too few to vote. I'm just gonna put that as a rule. Like we need a few votes to actually get it in there. Like I'm considering 3 minimum.
No, but generally, yeah. Good session all in all.
Only updates as for volume and such. I think it was mine, but in the beginning it was a bit quiet. I think yeah, I did. When I do Emma's voice, I do get quite quiet. I have to be like hair to actually be properly heard. I also did improve
that whole
volume.
The whole body swap situation would have been more interesting if both the players would have swapped, honestly.
Well, the body swap was also a vote for the audience.
Ah, okay.
Who would swap?
Yes.
Oh.
It went a bit weird as Eonar, you got 2 votes, but nobody else got a vote, so then I just rolled a dice for who it was gonna turn into.
Okay, I was gonna get body swap no matter what.
Yeah, Eonar was always gonna be body swap, but it was between Leopold and Emma, and it was got turned to Emma. And yeah, there's a few. Like, I'm not certain if I should reduce the amount of chat polls I do, because there seems to be not too many people voting, unfortunately. I will, though, I'm gonna make up 2 longer votes that will be going for quite some time that you can vote on in the Discord channel, as well as probably gonna be reminded in the Twitch chat for something that's gonna come up in the future. So yeah, Jante and Dave, if you see any polls in the Discord channel, do not press them because that will be spoilers for you and you're gonna ruin your own.
You need
You can hashtag them with not for the players.
Yes. I can
Adam,
do that. I gotta see what I can do and just find it out.
and put it as a spoiler. I think you should be able to do that.
Yeah, somehow I should be able to, but I think it's gonna be a link, so it shouldn't be too bad. So as long as you don't press the link, it's fine. Don't press any suspicious links. But apart from that, I'm not certain if there's any more to be discussed on stream, as far as I'm concerned. I will probably change. I will start doing that. I don't have any post-play announcements except the one I'm gonna do now, which is probably I'm gonna start to do the highlight of the stream and the export to YouTube of the stream. I'm gonna start doing tomorrow on Wednesdays when I get home from work, instead of doing them now at the night, so they transfer them at night. Just so I can be more consistent. A bit too busy making Marpole to write. Oh no, it's happening, boys. Don't let the dream be dream.
Oh, you gotta put that up next stream. Once she's done, that picture needs to be on stream for at least a little while.
I'm gonna throw that. If she makes it done the next stream, I will throw it in intermission. Don't worry about it.
Just a big mama pole, like proper Moomin mama.
During
Yes.
the pause. During the pause.
Yeah, the intermission. Instead
yeah,
of
you
the
said it
picture
already.
of the Eonar and Leopold, it will be the picture of just Marpole.
And Eonar.
The shadow of Eonar, yes. I think I will just replace the picture. We'll see. Maybe I'll gonna do that kind of image slideshow. I could do that instead. I'll figure something out. I think that's all.
Let's just hope that Janne doesn't do too much work on that.
Just don't overwork you, mate.
Yeah.
You've got a tendency to do that, so.
There we go. That's a good.
We expect glorious, perfect art. That's it.
Well, you have already the face, so you can just sketch something over it.
Technically. We'll see. Tune in for that next stream apparently also. Also, art is made by Jan Andros, if you didn't know. Both these to the side here. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So, thank you all again so much for watching. D&D is, like I said, in a week. We're gonna continue this as you approach the hometown of Leopold. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I gotta take that again because I can't speak. Thank you so very much for watching. And until next time. See ya.